Hi, and welcome to English-Fabule. Are you learning English? Great. Let's learn English with a very interesting story. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Let's get started.
The Black Friday season is something that happens all over the world. It is a time with a lot of energy and excitement when shops and websites are full of people who are looking for a good deal. You can see advertisements for new phones, big TVs, and nice clothes everywhere. For many people, it is the real start of the Christmas shopping time. It is a day with very low prices and an exciting feeling that you need to buy things quickly. But have you ever thought about how this big event, which now happens in countries everywhere, really started? Its history is more complicated and interesting than you might expect. For hundreds of years, the word black has been used to talk about very bad days. One of the most important bad days in American history was the Black Friday of 1869. This was a time of serious money problems caused by a plan to control the gold market. The plan failed and made many people lose all their money very quickly. So, the name Black Friday had this bad meaning for a long time. The first time it was connected to the day after Thanksgiving was in the 1950s. It was not about shopping, but about work. Factory managers used the name to talk about the large number of workers who would call and say they were sick, just so they could get a 4-day weekend. The name's change to shopping started in the city of Philadelphia. In the 1950s and 60s, the day after Thanksgiving was the beginning of the Christmas shopping time, and it brought huge numbers of people into the city. For the police in Philadelphia, it was a very bad situation. They had to work long, hard hours to control the problems of terrible traffic and very crowded streets. They started to call this day Black Friday because they worried about how difficult it would be. The name became popular. Local shop owners did not like the bad feeling of the name, so they tried to change the event's name to Big Friday. But the new name did not become popular. The old name was just too good at describing the crazy and difficult experience. For many years, Black Friday was a name that was only used in Philadelphia. It was not until the late 1980s that it became known all over the country. As more people started using the name, shop owners created a smart, new, and happy story to explain it. They said that for most of the year, their businesses were losing money. In old accounting books, they used red ink to show they were losing money. But on the day after Thanksgiving, they sold so many things that they finally started making money. This meant their accounts were now in the black because they used black ink to show they were making a profit. This clever marketing story changed a name for traffic problems into a sign of doing good business. And it is the story most people know today. People knew this day was important even before it was called Black Friday. In 1939, President Franklin D. Roosevelt, because shop owners asked him to, made a decision that many people did not like. He moved the Thanksgiving holiday 1 week earlier. He did this to make the Christmas shopping season longer. This choice to create more shopping days shows how important this time has always been for businesses and the country's money. Over the years, the single day has changed into a much bigger event. Shops started to open their doors earlier and earlier, from 6 in the morning to midnight. Then, in the 2010s, they even started opening on Thanksgiving Day itself. People started calling this Black Thursday as a kind of joke because they didn't like it. This change was not popular with many people who felt it made a family holiday too much about money and shopping. In recent years, especially after the COVID-19 pandemic changed the way people shop, most big stores have started to close on Thanksgiving again. Also, because more people are shopping online, Cyber Monday was created. This is a day for special deals only on the internet, and it has now grown into a full Cyber Week. The idea of Black Friday has become so popular that it has spread all over the world. Countries everywhere have taken the idea and changed it a little for themselves. In Canada, shops started offering their own Black Friday sales to stop shoppers from going to the U.S. to spend their money. In Mexico, the government and shops worked together to create El Buen Fin, or the Good Weekend, which is a similar event in the middle of November. In the Middle East, in countries like Egypt and the United Arab Emirates, the idea was changed to White Friday or Yellow Friday to fit better with their local culture and religion. From Brazil to Belgium and from Germany to France, the idea of a huge sale before the holidays has become popular, making it a real shopping tradition around the world. But why do people find it so exciting? If you understand the reasons, you can make better choices during the sales. First, everyone loves the feeling of finding a good deal. Buying something for a lower price feels like you have won something. It makes you feel smart and good at finding deals. Second, these special offers are almost always for a short time. You will see signs that say, "Sale ends Sunday," or "For one day only." This creates a feeling that you have to do something quickly. You feel that you must buy now or you will lose the chance. Knowing this can help you. It gives you power. When you understand the excitement and the need to hurry, you can control these feelings. You can use the energy of the Black Friday season to help you. You don't have to be someone who just buys things without thinking. Instead, you can be someone who thinks and plans carefully. This year, you can use the sales to buy the most important thing of all, something that helps you become a better person. Part 2. The Smart Money Mindset. Think like a wise investor. To understand this better, imagine two different people navigating the Black Friday sales. The first person is an impulsive shopper. They see a new shiny gadget advertised at a huge discount. It's a fantastic price, and without much thought, they buy it. For a few weeks, they are happy. But a year later, a newer, better model is released. Their gadget is now old, slow, and worth much less than what they paid. The initial excitement is gone, and so is the money. This impulsive mindset, when multiplied by millions of people, is what creates the frenzy we associate with Black Friday. The history of the event is filled with stories of shoppers camping out in the cold for hours, of doors breaking down under the pressure of the crowd. Tragically, there are even reports of violence, fights over parking spaces or discounted products, stampedes resulting in serious injuries, and in the most extreme cases, even deaths. This chaos is the ultimate expression of short-term thinking, a frantic pursuit of a depreciating good. Now let's consider a second person. This person is calm. They are looking at the same sales, but they are thinking about the future. They are thinking like one of the world's most successful investors, a man named Warren Buffett. He became wealthy not by chasing fleeting deals in a panic, but by making smart, long-term investments. An investment is when you use your money to acquire something that will be worth more in the future. Buffett's philosophy offers a powerful compass to guide you through the sea of sales. His first rule is to invest in what you understand and believe in for the long term. He chooses strong, reliable companies that he knows will provide value for years to come. For you, this means choosing items not because they are popular or have the biggest discount, but because you understand exactly how they will help you grow. You are choosing them because you believe in their power to make your life better. His second principle is to focus on intrinsic value, not just the short-term price. A low price is attractive, but what is something truly worth over time? The impulsive shopper's gadget had a low price, but its value disappeared quickly. A wise investor knows that a good book might cost a little, but the knowledge gained from it is priceless and permanent. The value is not in the object, but in what the object helps you become. This leads to his most important rule. The most powerful investment you can ever make is in yourself. Developing a new skill is the ultimate investment. It never gets old, it never breaks, and it never loses its value. In fact, its value compounds and grows with every passing year, helping you in every part of your life. It is the one asset that no market crash can take away from you. Let's connect this directly to Black Friday. The frantic shopper, caught in the chaos, buys a product on impulse, and its value depreciates. The Buffett-style investor, calm and disciplined, acquires a tool for learning, knowing its value will grow with every single use. This year, you can choose to be that investor. You can use the sales to build a toolkit for your own growth. The goal isn't to find the biggest discount, but to get the best value on the tools that will build your most powerful asset, English fluency. Part 3. Your best investment, English fluency. Think of your skills as assets. Most of the things people buy on Black Friday are depreciating assets, meaning they lose value over time, like a new car or a phone. But a skill like English proficiency is an appreciating asset, meaning its value grows. It is what investors call a blue chip asset, something of the highest quality that delivers reliable returns for a lifetime. When you invest in your English, you receive powerful dividends, or returns, that enrich your entire life in 4 key areas. First, there is the economic dividend, which we can call your economic capital. English is the undisputed language of global business, technology, finance, and tourism. Strong English skills can open doors to better jobs, international career opportunities, and significantly higher salaries. In a competitive job market, fluency can be the single factor that sets you apart, allowing you to work for multinational corporations, communicate with international clients, and climb the career ladder faster. A small investment in the right learning tools today can lead to a substantial financial return for the rest of your working life. Second is the informational dividend, your informational capital. Much of the world's most important and current knowledge is published in English first. With fluency, you have direct, unfiltered access to top university courses, global news as it happens, groundbreaking scientific research, and a world of entertainment like books, podcasts, and movies, all without needing a translation. You can learn from the source, giving you a powerful intellectual advantage and a richer understanding of the world. Then there is the social dividend, your social capital. English connects you to over 1.5 billion people across the planet. It is the world's bridge language. It allows you to travel with confidence, to navigate new cities and cultures with ease. More importantly, it allows you to build genuine friendships with people from different backgrounds, to understand their stories and share your own. These deep human connections are one of the most rewarding and meaningful parts of life, and English fluency makes them possible on a global scale. Finally, you gain a cognitive dividend, your cognitive capital. Learning another language is a fantastic exercise for your brain. A growing body of scientific research shows that it improves memory, enhances problem-solving abilities, and boosts creativity. It trains your mind to be more flexible, to switch between different systems of thought. This mental workout can even help keep your brain sharp and healthy as you age. Every time you practice English, you are not just learning a language, you are building a stronger, more resilient mind. An investment in English offers you a lifetime of these compounding returns. To build this incredible asset, you need a physical, tangible toolkit. Black Friday is the perfect time to acquire these tools at their best possible price. Part 4. Building Your English Portfolio, a curated Black Friday investment guide. So, where do you begin? Let's build your English learning portfolio, starting with the essentials and moving up to tools that will accelerate your progress and deepen your focus. First, we begin with the foundation. This might seem surprisingly simple, but its power is immense. A high-quality notebook and a pen that you truly enjoy writing with. Don't think of this as just paper. In an age of digital distraction, a physical notebook is your personal, private English world. It's a safe offline sanctuary where you can practice, make mistakes, and watch your skills grow without fear of judgment. You can use it as a vocabulary log, not just writing new words, but capturing phrases you hear in a movie or read in an article. You can keep a daily journal, writing a few sentences about your day to make the act of expressing yourself in English a comfortable, natural habit. The physical act of writing with a smooth pen on good paper makes studying a pleasure, not a chore, and it helps your brain remember information much more effectively than typing on a screen. Next, every learner needs a reliable guide. While the internet has endless information, it's also full of conflicting advice and endless distractions. That's why your next investment should be a good physical grammar book. Think of it as an expert teacher that sits on your desk, ready to help at any moment. When you have a quick question about a rule, for example, when to use a specific tense, you can find a clear, authoritative answer in seconds without getting lost in a dozen browser tabs. You can also use it for focused, deliberate study. Simply choose one topic a week, read the explanation, and complete the exercises. This simple tool will build a strong structural foundation for your language skills, giving you the confidence that your English is both clear and correct. To truly master new words, you need a way to move them from your short-term memory to your long-term memory. The most powerful and time-tested tool for this is a simple pack of blank index cards. This method, known as active recall, is scientifically proven to build strong, lasting memories. You just write a new English word on one side of a card, and its meaning, a sample sentence, or even a small drawing on the other. Every day, you can test yourself. By forcing your brain to actively retrieve the information, you create a much stronger neural connection than you would by simply rereading a list. This is your mental gymnasium for building a rich and active vocabulary that you can actually use in conversation. Once you have your foundation, it's time to accelerate your learning through immersion. And the single most powerful tool for this in the modern world is an e-reader. An e-reader is like having a massive library in your pocket. But its real magic for a language learner is the built-in dictionary. Imagine the old way of reading. You find a word you don't know, you stop, you pull out a heavy dictionary, you search for the word, and by the time you find it, you've lost the flow of the story. An e-reader eliminates this friction completely. When you come across an unknown word, you simply touch it, and its definition appears instantly. Many e-readers also save the words you look up, creating a personal vocabulary list you can review later. This one device transforms reading in English from a difficult, frustrating task into a joyful and seamless experience. As you begin listening to more English through podcasts, audiobooks, and lessons, you'll discover that focus is everything. Our world is a noisy place, which is why a good pair of noise-canceling headphones is such a valuable investment. They create a quiet, personal space for you to concentrate no matter where you are. When you're listening to a native speaker, these headphones allow you to hear every single sound and nuance of pronunciation clearly, which is critical for improving your own accent and listening comprehension. They create a perfect cone of concentration, allowing you to study effectively on a busy train, in a loud cafe, or even in a noisy home. Better focus always leads to deeper, faster learning. To make English a natural part of your daily life, consider bringing a smart speaker into your home. A small device like an Amazon Echo or Google Nest can become your 24/7 English companion. It integrates the language into your environment in a practical, interactive way. You can start your day by asking for the news or the weather in English. While you're cooking, you can ask for a definition of a word or how to spell something. You can ask it to play English music or an audiobook. This constant, low-pressure interaction makes speaking and listening to English feel normal and fun, not like a chore. It helps you start to think in English more naturally. Finally, for the serious learner, there is one last tool. This tool doesn't teach you English directly, it teaches you how to learn effectively. It's a simple physical study timer. Many people use a powerful technique called the Pomodoro method. You set the timer for 25 minutes and give your task, whether it's studying grammar or practicing writing, your absolute undivided attention. No phone, no social media, no distractions. When the timer rings, you take a short 5-minute break. After 4 sessions, you take a longer break. This simple routine is revolutionary. It trains your brain for deep, focused work, prevents burnout, and ensures that you get the maximum value from every minute you spend with your other learning tools. It is an investment in discipline itself, the engine that powers all your efforts. Part 5. Conclusion. The best deal is a better you. The Black Friday sales will soon be over. The new gadgets will eventually become old, and the trendy clothes will go out of style. Most of what we buy is temporary. This year, you have a choice. You can enter the marketplace as a consumer, caught up in the frantic history of the day, buying things that will lose their value. Or you can enter as a smart investor, using this opportunity to calmly and carefully build a toolkit for your own growth. The ultimate bargain is not found in a percentage on a price tag. The ultimate bargain is the lifetime of compounding returns you receive from an investment in yourself. When you purchase a quality notebook, you are acquiring a space for your thoughts to grow. When you purchase an e-reader, you are unlocking a global library. When you purchase a study timer, you are buying the very skill of focus. Next year, instead of looking at an old device you no longer use, you can look back at a year of incredible progress. You will be more confident with new doors open to you. You will be a smarter, more connected, and more capable version of yourself. That is a return on investment that no other deal can ever hope to match. And that is the very best Black Friday deal of all.
Hey there! Just a second before you go. If you learned something new today, please give this video a like, write your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to the channel. It only takes a second, and it really, really helps to create even better English videos for you. Your support means the world. Thank you.